Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I got my portions for my half yearly. Half yearly.
Okay, just one second.
So, ma'am, these chapters are not coming.
Which chapter?
Uh, uh, the living world is not coming. The first four chapters are not coming.
The first four chapters are not coming for your half yearly.
Yes, ma'am. It's
Okay.
uh, it's cell, the unit of life, biomolecules, cell cycle, and cell division. And chapter 13, 14, 15 is coming.
Wait, cell, biomolecules, cell cycle, then
And photosynthesis in higher plants,
photosynthesis. Okay.
respiration in plants,
Respiration in plants. Okay.
plant growth and development.
Plant growth and development. That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Six chapters, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is. And when is your half yearly due?
Ma'am, in June.
June.
Yes.
All right. What about others? Did you people get your portion for your exam?
Ma'am, this
No, ma'am.
I'm having yoga test. I already informed.
I can't hear you. Please speak a little louder.
Ma'am, this May 12th, I informed you, right? Unit test one.
I did not hear. Test. I heard only the word test. Say it again, Zainab.
May, May 12th, I have my first unit exam.
Okay. What about the others? Muniba, Jesslyn, Hashid, and Fez. Tell me your portions. Did you people get your portions?
I did not
No.
get the portion.
No one has gotten it yet.
No,
But I
ma'am.
have it at June, half yearly.
Okay, you have got the portion for half yearly, Fez.
No, I did not got the portion. They just said that in June I have half yearly.
Okay, in June, yours also. So most probably for everyone, it's going to be in the June month, right? I think so. Okay, listen, students,
Yes,
as
ma'am.
soon as you get your portions, as soon as you get it, please tell me so that I'll start teaching those chapters. If it will be common, then we'll do chapters only, okay? So please, as soon as you get it, you inform about it, okay? All right, now everyone, come on, quickly switch on your videos. Let's start today's class. Everyone, Zainab, Muniba, Jesslyn, Hashid, Faz, everyone, come on, quick, quick. Let's start today's class. So up till where have we done in the previous class? Can you quickly check in your notes?
Sexual reproduction, isogames.
Zainab, your exam is on May 12th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The first three chapters, meaning living world, biological classification, and plant kingdom.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. May 12th is your this thing, biology exam.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It's good that we are up to your examination schedule, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It's great. Okay. Very nice. All right. So we have done, and I was discussing sexual reproduction in the case of algae with you, right? Now, wherever, no matter which organism we are talking about, if we are talking about sexual reproduction, so we mean the fusion of gametes will be taking place, right? Because it is the characteristic feature of sexual reproduction only, the fusion of gametes. Now, in the case of algae, the sexual reproduction also takes place by the fusion of gametes. The sex organs here, they are unicellular. Okay, they are unicellular sex organs and they are non-jacketed. The meaning of non-jacketed means that they are not covered by any layer. So apart from being unicellular, they're not covered by any layer. Now, depending upon the types of gametes, the sexual reproduction is of 3 types. What are the 3 types of sexual reproduction? We have isogamous, anisogamous, and oogamous type of sexual reproduction. Now, if we are talking about the isogamous type of sexual reproduction, so in this case, there is the fusion of 2 similar gametes, meaning the 2 gametes which will be fusing with each other, they will be exact equal and just like each other. This type of case is isogamous. Iso means same. The word iso means same. So these gametes, they are similar in size. Now they can be flagellated or they can be non-flagellated. Flagellated gametes are those that have flagella present in them, and non-flagellate gametes are those that do not have the flagella present in them. What is the flagella used for, students? What is the function of flagella?
For movement.
Exactly. So that the organism can move from one place to another. Now, for example, there is Spirogyra. Now, this chapter contains a lot of examples, meaning the name of the species that are there, it contains a lot of those. So, talking about Spirogyra, in this case, the gametes are non-motile, means they are non-flagellated, but they are similar in size. So, that is isogamous. Then the next case is of Eulothrix. Here, the gametes are motile, but again, similar in size. So, the isogamous condition, it can be found wherein the gametes will be same in size, but they can be motile or non-motile. Any doubts in isogamous condition, students?
No, ma'am.
It's clear to everyone?
Yes.
Also, when I'm asking a question, please all of you respond. Everyone should respond yes or no, okay? For the ones that have their video on, you can nod. I can see that. You don't have to unmute. But for the ones that do not switch on their videos, please respond, okay? Unmute your mic and speak, because when the class is interactive, you will learn better. Okay? Now,
All right.
good. Now talking about anisogamous. See, iso was the same situation. Aniso means it is not the same, it is different. So when the fusion of 2 gametes that are dissimilar in size, that condition is anisogamous. For example, one was this kind and the other was this kind. So they are dissimilar in size. One is very big, one is very small. So that is anisogamous type of sexual reproduction. Then comes the oogamous type of sexual reproduction, when a small motile or non-motile gamete fuses, and this is male gamete. So when a small motile, now this gamete is small, it can be motile, meaning it can have flagella present, or it can be non-motile, meaning it will have the absence of flagella. When it fuses with a large non-motile female gamete. So this case may be like this. This is one large non-motile ova. So when this motile male gamete will fuse, this is the case of oogamous. Now, one thing to remember here, the male gamete will always be smaller. It can be motile, so it has 2 flagella, or it can be like this. Okay, it can be sort of like this. Smaller, but does not have any flagella. So both these conditions are of oogamous only. One condition is where the male gamete can be moving. It is motile. And the other condition is when the male gamete do not move, but it will be smaller than the ova or the female gamete. And this condition is there for Volvox fucus. Okay. Any doubts in all the different kinds of reproductions that are found in algae?
No.
What about
No.
others? Okay. Sure. No one has any doubts? If you have doubts, you can ask me. Okay, very good. Now, on the basis of the pigment that is present in their body. The algae can be divided into three different classes. The first class of algae is chlorophyceae. The second class of algae is pheophyceae. And the third class of algae is rhodophyceae. So, chlorophyceae, pheophyceae, and rhodophyceae. Now, the chlorophyceae is commonly known as the green algae. The pheophyceae is commonly known as the brown algae, and rhodophyceae is commonly known as the red algae. So, green, brown, and red. And they are classified depending upon the pigment. So, the green algae depending upon the green pigment, brown algae depending upon the brown, and so does the red algae. Now, the first case is of chlorophyceae. We'll talk everything about chlorophyceae. Now, when we are talking about any of the classes of the algae, what are the things that we will be talking about? We'll talk about what they are commonly known as. Then we'll talk about where do they live, meaning their habitat. Then we'll talk about what are the pigments present in their body. Then we'll talk about what is the stored food of them, what kind of reproduction they have, and then the examples. Okay, so each of these things we are going to see in each of the classes. Now, to begin with, we'll start with chlorophyceae. Chloro, right? This word denotes to chlorophyll, right? So, chlorophyceae, they are commonly known as green algae. The pigments present in the green algae are, now see, very important part of this topic. The name of the pigments that are present in each of the classes. You have to remember them. Chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, carotene, and xanthophylls. So, 4 types of pigments are present, and they have chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, carotene, and xanthophylls. Now, the green algae, they are usually grass green in color due to the dominance of chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Meaning, because of the presence of chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B, the green algae gets its grass green color. Now, these green pigments, they are present in the cell organelle, that is chloroplast. Everyone remembers what chloroplast is? Right? The chloroplast contains which pigment?
Green pigment.
What is the
Pigment.
name of that pigment? The green pigment is known as? Students, you know this. The green pigment is known as?
Chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll. Yes, exactly. Chlorophyll. So the chlorophyll is present in the chloroplast. Now, in the case of green algae, the chloroplast can be of varieties of shapes. It can be disc-like, so that kind of chloroplast is known as discoid. It can be in the shape of ribbon, so that kind of chloroplast is ribbon-like. Or the chloroplast can also be cup shape. So these are the various different kinds of shapes of the chloroplast that may be there. Now, the plant body of the chlorophyceae, it can be unicellular, it can be colonial, and it can be filamentous. Now, we have read this thing in the chapter biological classification. We have understood the meaning of unicellular, colonial, and filamentous. Now, tell me, who will tell what is unicellular type of body? Who will tell it? Who will explain it to me? Yes, Zanab.
Ma'am, they are a single cell organism.
Meaning one cell makes up their entire body, right? Very good. Okay, who will explain colonial type to me? The colonial type of plant body. Faiz, would you like to explain? Oh, you won't like to explain.
No, I don't know.
Okay, what about
Mm.
anyone else? Tell me, what is colonial type of plant body?
The cells that lives in colonies or groups.
Exactly. Very good. So if we talk about unicellular, it would look like this. If we talk about colonial, it would look like this, isn't it? Okay. Now who will tell me what about filamentous? Filamentous. Safia, can you tell me what is filamentous plant body? Safia, are you there in the class? Okay, Hashid, what is filamentous plant body? Sabiha. Sabiha, what is filamentous plant body? Students, are you not there in the class? Sometimes I feel like some students are not there in the class. Sabiha, are you there in the class? Okay, Jesslyn, what about you? Filamentous plant body. See, it's there in the name only. The plant body that is in the form of filament, right? Meaning sort of like this. This is the filamentous plant body. So these are the three different types of plant body that the green algae can exist in. Now, talking about the storage bodies of the green algae. They store the food in the form of pyrenoid. Pyrenoid, this is very important. The storage body of the chlorophyce is known as pyrenoid. Now, these pyrenoids, they contain proteins and the starch. Talking about their cell wall. So, the cell wall is made up of pectin on the outside and cellulose on the inside. So, outer layer of pectin and inner layer of cellulose. Okay, so this is pectin and this is cellulose. So, there are two layers and the cell wall is made up of pectin on the outer side and cellulose on the inner side. Now talking about the vegetative reproduction. So the vegetative reproduction happens by fragmentation. Asexual reproduction happens with the help of flagellated zoospores. Flagellated zoospores means these are the zoospores that are motile. And sexual reproduction can take place in an isogamous condition, anisogamous or oogamous. In all the three forms, the sexual reproduction can take place. Now talking about the examples of chlorophyce, we have chlamydomonas, volvox, eulothrix, spirogyra, and cara. These are the examples of chlorophyce. Remember, whenever you're writing it in your notebook, you're supposed to write it, start it with a capital letter and then underline it. Okay, because you are following which rule?
Binomial nomenclature.
Yes, binomial nomenclature rule. And which organization is there for the rules for this?
ICBN.
Very good. Okay. Now, Zanab, you keep quiet. First, tell me the full form of ICBN.
International Code
Hmm?
of Binomial Nomenclature.
No, botanical nomenclature.
Yeah, botanical nomenclature, sorry.
Yes. And the International Code for Zoological Nomenclature is for animals, right? ICZN. Okay. So this was about chlorophyce. Now tell me, students, do you people have any doubts in chlorophyce?
No.
Okay. Now, if I am talking about chlorophyce, pheophyce, rhodophyce, what are these? These are the dash of algae. What are these? Hmm? Chlorophyce is a dash of algae. What is it?
Green algae?
Chlorophyce is green algae. You are right. But my question is, chlorophyce, this thing you people should know. Chlorophyce is dash of algae. What is it of algae? Chlorophyce is green algae of algae. No. What is this dash? Come on, students. Have you people eaten today? Huh? Everyone has had lunch? Everyone has had snacks? Everyone? It's around
Yes, ma'am.
7:30 in your place, right? What time is it at your place?
7.
7.
Okay, 7. So you people are hungry? You people are tired? Then why is no one speaking in the class? Only I have got the energy? What about others? You are younger than me. You should have more energy. Eh? What is happening? Low on energy today? Or is the chapter too boring? Okay, tell me honestly. Is the chapter boring? Yes or no? I will not get mad. So tell me, do you find this chapter boring? You can be
Yes.
honest. Yes, ma'am. Who said the first yes?
Me.
Okay, Giobita said it. Okay, what about others?
Other
Fez?
chapters were okay, but this is too long.
Yeah, it's long and it's very different. It's like I understand that many people do not like to study about plants. Fez, what do you think? The chapter is boring.
I just joined today, right? So I just think everything is new.
It's new for everyone. All of
Yeah,
you
it's
are
new for
studying it
everyone,
for
but
the
like,
first time.
I came in the middle, right? So I just like,
You're shy from me.
I'm not, no, I'm not
Don't
shy.
be shy from me. No one has to be shy from me, okay, students? You can be as bubbly and as talkative in front of me. I really want to talk to you people and you people don't unmute your mics. Why? Do you not like me, students? Do you like me or not? Tell me.
We like
Ma'am, I like you.
Who said that?
Zainab.
Oh, Zainab said. Okay, Zainab, thank you for so much for liking me. What about others? See, no one is even responding to that. You people don't like me.
I like him.
Oh, you like me? Okay, thank you. See, no one is responding to that. Oh God. Hashid, why are you making a crying face?
Nothing, ma'am.
See, no one likes me. Now I understand why you people are not talking to me. You'll do like this?
No, ma'am. No.
Okay. Anyway, so coming back to the topic, chlorophyce is the dash of algae. Tell me, what is it of algae? You people will find it very funny that, oh, I did not say this. Chlorophyce is the class of algae. Algae is a division of the plant kingdom. And chlorophyce is the class of that division. Okay. So is the phaeophyce, so is the rhodophyce. So chlorophyce, phaeophyce, and rhodophyce. These are the three classes of algae. Is it clear to everyone? All
Yes.
right. Okay, very good. Okay, now you people can note this thing down and tell me honestly, did you people understood everything or shall I explain it again? I can take it slowly part by part if you did not understand. You have to tell me. I should know what is going on in your mind so as to teach you according to that. So tell me. You understood what all the things that I've said up until now? What all the terminologies are about? Everyone has understood this?
Ma'am, anisogamous and oogamous, I didn't understand.
Anisogamous and oogamous. Isogamous, you understood? Okay. See, anisogamous is the condition where the gametes that are fusing, they are not similar. One gamete is bigger in size and one gamete is smaller in size. And they can be motile. Okay. Oogamous is the condition wherein there will be one non-motile female gamete. And the male gamete will be smaller than the female gamete and it can be flagellated or non-flagellated. Okay. All right. Now you people can note it down. Also, This is to everyone. You don't have to note down very quickly. First, you read it nicely, what is written on the screen, and then you take down the notes. First, you understand, then you take down the notes. You can switch off your videos and write comfortably.
Ma'am,
Sorry. Yes.
ma'am, can you please show last class notes? I will take the
Which part?
screenshots.
Which part? From where?
Ma'am, from divisions of Kingdom Planted.
Oh, from the beginning.
No, ma'am, till reproduction.
Okay, take the screenshot. But you did not take the notes in the previous class?
No, ma'am, half of the class I just went because it was raining here.
Okay. Done?
Wait, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I can scroll down. Then ma'am, scroll. Done, ma'am.
Okay, from now on, you take down the notes, okay? This part you have written down in the last class.
Yes, ma'am.
So from where? From an isogamous?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you scroll up?
Okay, for all those students that haven't written it down, you note it down. Okay, I'll be waiting. Note it down. Okay.
Ma'am, I took the screenshot.
Everyone's done till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone's done? Everyone's done?
No.
No. Done, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone's done?
Ma'am, finished one. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, students, do you have any doubts up until now?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now let us look at the second class of algae, that is Phaeophyceae. Now these members, they are known as the brown algae. Okay, they are brown in color, so they are the brown algae. Now where are they found? Like their habitat is in the marine habitat, meaning they are found in the oceans, they are found in the seas, meaning all the places that have the salt present in it. Now the pigments that are found in the brown algae are chlorophyll A, chlorophyll C, carotenoids, and xanthophyll. See, in the chlorophyceae, we saw that it was chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Now there is chlorophyll A and chlorophyll C. Now they vary in color from olive green to various shades of brown depending upon the amount of xanthophyll. So in all those algae or in all those members of Pheophyce which have a higher concentration of xanthophyll present, they are more brown in color, and the ones that have lower concentration of xanthophyll present, they are olive green in color. Now they come in various sizes and forms. Talking about how their sizes vary, so ectocarpus, they are simple, branched and filamentous. So their body is simple, but it is branched and filament like. Now the kelps such as laminaria, macrocystis, they are really huge, meaning up till 100 meters of height. So they come in various sizes and forms. Now, just like how pyrenoids was the food storage in the chlorophyce, the food storage in the pheophyce is laminarin or mannitol. The cell wall is made up of cellulose and it is covered by a coat of algin. So on the cell wall, there is another coating of a substance, that is algin. So any doubts up until now, students?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now the plant body in the case of Pheophyce. Now it is differentiated into three structures: hold fast, stipe, and frond. Three structures are there in the plant body of Pheophyce. Now hold fast is the lowermost structure that is for the attachment to the substratum. Substratum is the surface on which it will attach. Then there is the stipe. It is the stalk-like structure, long stalk-like structure. Lastly, there is the frond that sort of looks like a leaf, but it's not a leaf. It is a leaf-like photosynthetic organ. So hold fast, stipe, and frond. These three are the structures in which the body or the plant body of the Pheophyce has been divided. Just like how we have head, thorax, abdomen, and everything. So their body is divided like this: hold fast, stipe, and frond. Now, apart from that, they also contain air bladders in their body. And these, like the presence of air bladder is for providing buoyancy so that they don't sink, they can float in the water. Also, air bladders, they act like just like how those, what do you call the safety gears that you wear while swimming? The ones that you wear on your arms. What are they called as? Does anyone have any idea? The safety gears, like while you're going for swimming, those those balloon like structures are worn on the hands. I can't recall the name. The tube, I don't know what it is called, but it like these air bladders perform the exact same function as those. So what they do, they provide buoyancy. Buoyancy means they provide an upward perpendicular force so that they do not sink in the water. Now, the vegetative reproduction in the case of Pheophyce, it takes place by fragmentation, meaning wherein the plant body will divide or get broken into certain fragments, and each of those fragments will develop into the new organism. Then there is the asexual reproduction. So the asexual reproduction takes place by biflagellate zoospores. So zoospores are the asexual spore, and biflagellate means they are motile. But can someone explain what is the meaning of biflagellate to me? Apart from motility, what is the meaning of biflagellate? Students, am I audible? See, biflagellate means the presence of two flagella. So that is the zoospores, they are the asexual spores and they contain two flagella for locomotion. Then the sexual reproduction can again take place in either of these forms: isogamous, anisogamous, or oogamous. The gametes that are used for sexual reproduction, they are pyriform, meaning their shape resembles a pear. So their body is sort of like this. Pyriform shaped structure gametes are there. Examples of brown algae: Ectocarpus, Dictyota, Sargassum, and Fucus. These are the examples of brown algae. Clear, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you can Note it down.
Ma'am, can you spell the third one?
The third pigment,
Yes, ma'am.
it is carotenoid. 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 Everyone is done?
Yes, ma'am.
Done, students?
Yeah.
Everyone's done?
Ma'am. Ma'am, can you scroll up a bit?
You have another class, Hashit? Like here at Learnivio only? Okay, okay. Okay, just wait for a while. You can take screenshots.
Done, ma'am.
Can you scroll down? Done.
Everyone's done?
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Do it. I'm waiting.
Done, ma'am.
All right. Now, the next class of algae that we are going to see is the rhodophyceae. Now, the rhodophyceae, they are commonly known as the red algae, and the pigments present in them are R-phycoerythrin, R-phycocyanin, chlorophyll A, and chlorophyll D. R-phycoerythrin, it is the most dominant pigment in the body of the red algae. Talking about the habitat, so they are found in the warm marine habitats, and mostly, they can be found like on the surface of water also, so that surface of the water will be well lighted, meaning there will be a lot of sunlight reaching it. And they can also be found in the great depths of the ocean, like for example, if this is the water body, so they can be found here also, so that they get the sunlight from the sun. But apart from that, they are deep inside as well here, where no sunlight can even penetrate. So they're found in both of these situations. Now, the cell wall is made up of cellulose, pectin, and hydrocolloids such as agar. So cellulose, pectin, and agar makes up the cell wall. Now, the food stored is the storage of food is in the Floridian starch, just like how laminarin or mannitol in the case of Pheophyceae, and this thing. Yeah. So in this case, the Floridian starch is the stored food structure. Now, the vegetative reproduction takes place by fragmentation. The asexual reproduction takes place by non-motile spores. The spores that are here, they are not movable. They do not move from one place to another. The sexual reproduction is oogamous, and the gametes are non-motile. So in their life cycle, there are no motile stages at all of them are non-motile, like none of them can move. Talking about the examples of rhodophyceae, we have Polysiphonia, Porphyra, Gracilaria, and Gelidium. Now, talking about the economic importance of algae. So, the algae is used for photosynthesis, right? It performs photosynthesis in the water. So, at least half of the carbon dioxide fixation by the process of photosynthesis is done by the algae in the ocean. It increases the dissolved oxygen in the ocean. So, because of photosynthesis, it donates oxygen into the ocean. Then they are primary producer of energy-rich compounds. They are also used as food supplements. Example, spirulina, that is rich in protein. So they are edible. We can eat them. Then fucus and laminaria are sources of iodine. So the iodine is extracted from the fucus and laminaria. So these are the economic importance, and with this we have completed the whole entire algae, the division algae. Any doubts, students?
No, ma'am.
Okay, now you can note it down. Yes, Hashid, you can leave.
Thank you.
Is everyone done till here?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Then can you scroll up? Okay. Then can you scroll down?
Done, students?
Yes, ma'am.